Hi, this is Rabbi Alan Green, and I'm sitting in my office with Gertrude Hambira, a warrior for human rights, who will be our special guest speaker on May 7th, Tuesday at 12 noon, for the 51st annual Shaarey Zedek Interfaith Luncheon, to which you are invited. And I wanted to just interview Gertrude briefly to find out a little bit about her background and what she's going to be speaking about at our Interfaith Luncheon. So, first of all, Gertrude, where are you from?
I was born and bred in Africa, in Zimbabwe, which is in southern Africa, a landlocked country bordering South Africa, Botswana, Zambia, Malawi, just to name a few.
So a landlocked country then?
Yes, it is.
And a little bit remote from probably most of the experience of most Canadians.
Oh, for sure. Well, some Canadians whom I've met, they actually don't know where it is. Unless you say in South Africa, and then you can then explain that it is bordering, it is a neighbor of South Africa, and but once upon a time, the jewel of Africa. No more.
That's too bad. And so what exactly brought you to Canada, and when?
Oh, well, I've been here for the past 2 years now, and I fled political persecution. I was a human rights defender working in the agriculture sector where, Zimbabwe's economy is built on agriculture. Agriculture is the backbone of the economy of Zimbabwe. And over the last 10 years, there's been a land reform program which resulted in lots of human rights violations. And during that process, we had to document what was taking place and tried to engage the government to bring an end to political violence. And that did not work very well with the government. Hence, they said by producing a documentary, which I did, called House of Justice, was tarnishing the image of the country, and I should be thrown into jail and be tortured to death.
Right. So you were able to escape that, I guess, I hope.
Yes, it was not an easy escape though, but I'm glad that I'm here, I'm talking to you right now, I'm sharing my experience of what transpired over the last 10 years and also how I grew up in that country for me to end up being a human rights defender or a trade unionist. That is where my background lies, as a trade unionist.
A human rights defender in Zimbabwe. And I'm wondering what your experience has been like since you came to Canada.
I feel very guilty because if you are in a conflict situation, there are certain issues which you want to achieve, especially using the non-violence approach. And you are still in the midst of working out how you are going to achieve your goals, and then all of a sudden you are told that you are wanted dead or alive, and you just have to live. And that also brings a lot, it silences the constituency which you'll be representing. Yes. And working with. So I was the voice of the agriculture workers, or some of you would call it the land workers. And when I was persecuted, that voice died. And those whom I was representing were really scared to speak out for themselves. Hence, even up to right now, they continue to say, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? It is never the same.
Yes, I can appreciate how they might feel a little bit abandoned, but you had to save your life, certainly, and that of your family as well. Huh?
Oh, for sure. I'm one person who have always said I'll go down fighting, and I'll never leave my mother country. But when your mother country becomes, when your life becomes risky and your mother country says you are no longer wanted, you rather spare your life and of your family. Yes. So that you can move forward. So that's why I had to leave the country unceremoniously.
Yes. So Gertrude, I'm sure, has many more details she can fill in that very dramatic story. This is just to give you a little introduction to her and to her struggle. And you'll hear more at the Sisterhood Interfaith Luncheon, again Tuesday, May 7th at 12 noon. Everyone is invited to come, and you'll hear more of Gertrude's story then, here at Shaarey Zedek.